Rodrigo's move from Real Madrid to Arsenal, a new chapter on the horizon. In a transfer saga that has captivated football fans across the globe, Rodrigo, the talented winger from Real Madrid, is poised to leave the illustrious Spanish club this January transfer window to join Premier League giants Arsenal. This article delves into the intricacies of Rodrigo's impending move, exploring the implications for both clubs, the player's career trajectory, and the passionate fanbase that follows Arsenal. Background: Rodrigo, born in Brazil, emerged as a prodigious talent in his youth, quickly making a name for himself in La Liga. His time with Real Madrid has been marked by stellar performances, where he showcased his speed, dribbling skills, and tactical awareness on the field. However, with the recent shift in team dynamics at Madrid and the emergence of younger talents, Rodrigo has found himself contemplating a fresh start. Real Madrid, a seamless rise. Rodrigo joined Real Madrid in 2019 from Santos FC, where he had already begun to gain recognition. Since his arrival, he has contributed significantly to the team's successes, winning multiple titles, including La Liga championships and the coveted UEFA Champions League. His versatility and ability to play across the front line made him a valuable asset for manager Alonso. However, with the arrival of new signings and the tactical evolution of the team, Rodrigo has found his playing time diminishing. Reports suggest that the Brazilian seeks more consistent minutes and the role where he can develop further. The Arsenal connection. Arsenal, under the guidance of manager Mikel Arteta, is in a rebuilding phase. After years of underperformance in the league, the Gunners are working diligently to return to their former glory. The club is on an upward trajectory, evidenced by their competitive performances in the Premier League and European competitions. Mikel Arteta has expressed a keen interest in bolstering his attacking options. The acquisition of Rodrigo represents a strategic move to inject flair and depth into the squad. The selection of Rodrigo is not merely a tactical decision, but a statement of intent from Arsenal to compete at the highest level. Transfer details. While the official announcement is pending, reports indicate that Rodrigo has accepted personal terms with Arsenal and is ready to undergo a medical examination. The deal is expected to be worth around 60 million euros, which reflects both the talent of the player and the financial investments Arsenal is willing to make in this pivotal moment. Implications for Real Madrid. Rodrigo's departure will certainly create a shift within Real Madrid. His exit opens up opportunities for younger players in the squad, allowing them to gain experience and potentially fill the void left by the Brazilian. Furthermore, the funds generated from this transfer can be reinvested into the squad, providing Ancelotti with the resources needed to enhance the team's depth and quality. Arsenal's tactical advantage. For Arsenal, integrating Rodrigo into the lineup provides numerous tactical advantages. His pace and dribbling skills will enhance Arsenal's attacking threat, allowing them to stretch defenses and create more goal-scoring opportunities. Coupled with the existing talent at the club, including players like Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, Rodrigo's addition could make Arsenal's attack one of the most dynamic in the Premier League. Fan reactions. The news of Rodrigo's potential move to Arsenal has generated a flurry of reactions from fans. Many Arsenal supporters are excited about the prospect of signing a player of his caliber, while Real Madrid fans express their disappointment at losing a player with such immense potential. The dynamic of football fandom is complex, and this transfer exemplifies how quickly allegiances can shift based on player movement. Media coverage and speculations. The media has been abuzz with speculations regarding Rodrigo's potential impact at Arsenal. Insights from analysts and former players highlight the risks and rewards associated with his signing. Questions arise about adapting to the physicality of the Premier League and the expectations that come with playing for such a storied club. The journey ahead. Rodrigo faces an exciting yet challenging journey at Arsenal. As he adapts to a new league, expectations will be high for him to perform from the outset, and he will need to forge strong relationships with his new teammates while striving to make an immediate impact on the pitch. This news outlines the key elements surrounding Rodrigo's transfer from Real Madrid to Arsenal. It emphasizes the motivations behind the move, its implications for both clubs, and the excitement it generates among fans. The next sections can further dissect various aspects of Rodrigo's career, analyze his playing style in greater detail, and provide historical comparisons to similar transfers within football's rich landscape. Let me know if you wish to dive deeper into specific sections or explore additional angles surrounding this transfer. Arsenal joined the race to sign £88 million star who's in advanced talks with Spurs. Arsenal have now joined the race for an £88 million forward who recently entered very advanced talks over a move to Tottenham Hotspur. Gunners are ramping up pursuit of a forward amid Eze's criticism. The Gunners' lead at the top of the Premier League table was reduced to just 2 points on Saturday, with Aston Villa securing a 2-1 win at Villa Park. And Shaka Hislop was particularly unimpressed with Eberechi Eze's performance. Hislop said, "He could have been taken off after 30 minutes, I'll be honest. Now, I am as willing as anybody to sing Eze's praises, but everything from Arsenal came down the right in that first half. Everything came through Bukayo Saka. So the change had to be made at halftime because Eze was non-existent. In fairness, Eze has made a very promising start to life at the Emirates Stadium, with the England international amassing 9 goal contributions in his opening 22 matches across all competitions. However, the 27-year-old's best performance arguably came in the 4-1 victory against Tottenham, during which he played through the middle, so there may be room to bring in another left winger this winter, and Arsenal are now ramping up their pursuit. It was recently revealed that a strong move is being made for Paris Saint-Germain star Bradley Barcola, but the Frenchman is not the only target, with a report from Caught Offside revealing Arsenal have now joined the race for RB Leipzig star Yann Diomande. The Gunners have been monitoring Diamande's progress over the past few weeks, alongside a number of Europe's top clubs, while Tottenham are also keen, with Sky Sports reporter Sacha Tavaleri recently stating they are in very advanced talks with the left winger. A deal could be on the expensive side, however, with it being suggested RB Leipzig could look to hold out for around 80 million to 100 million euros, that's 70 million to 88 million pounds. Diomande making a sensational impact in Germany. The Ivorian only made the move to Germany during the summer, but he has already started to make a major impact, being singled out for high praise by scout Jacek Kulig. Most recently, the 19-year-old put in a remarkable performance in his 6-0 victory against Eintracht Frankfurt, scoring a hat-trick and completing more dribbles than any other player. Considering Diomande is still a teenager, the level of his performances in the Bundesliga this season have been remarkable, and he may be ready to join one of Europe's biggest clubs soon. So it would be fantastic if Arsenal were able to beat Tottenham to his signature. Arsenal make brutal Gabriel Jesus decision for Champions League squad after learning true extent of Christian Mosquera's injury. Gabriel Jesus will reportedly not be registered in Arsenal's Champions League squad for the league phase of the competition as Christian Mosquera's injury is worse than originally feared. The Brazilian is coming back from a serious knee injury that has kept him out since the start of the year, but just as he nears a first-team return, it seems the forward has been dealt a new blow. Long road to recovery for Jesus. The former Manchester City man sustained an anterior cruciate ligament injury in his left knee back in January, and he has not played for Mikel Arteta's team since then. The 28-year-old featured in a behind-the-closed-doors match late last month, prompting manager to deliver an optimistic view of his condition. "Very good. He's doing everything with the team at the moment for the last almost 2 weeks. We're going to give him some exposure as well internally with some games so he gets that fitness, but he looks really good in training, and he's going to be a big addition to the team." Then, last week, he played for the Gunners under-21s as he steps up his comeback. It is not yet certain when he will play for Arsenal's first team again, but it is likely to be in the coming weeks. However, it appears he won't be involved with their Champions League campaign for the time being. Mosquera's injury setback. During Arsenal's 2-0 win over Brentford, centre-back Mosquera picked up an ankle injury, meaning he joined fellow defenders Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba on the sidelines. After that game, Arteta said on the summer signing, "He's going to be out for weeks. Unfortunately, it's much more than what we expected, the way he was feeling, so he's going to be out for weeks." He was absent for Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Aston Villa at the weekend, with right-back Jurrien Timber partnering Piero Hincapié at the heart of the Gunners' defense. Now, according to Football London journalist Tom Canton, Mosquera's injury is worse than first hoped. As a result, Jesus won't be registered for the league phase of the Champions League, but he could feature if they make it to the knockout rounds. Canton previously noted that a UEFA rule change allowed clubs to submit a temporary replacement of an outfield player who is ruled out for an extended period of time with a long-term injury or illness. But this is only applicable up until the 6th match day, which was Arsenal's trip to Club Brugge on Wednesday. But it appears Arsenal have opted not to register Jesus for this upcoming fixture. Arsenal setbacks continue. On top of Arsenal's mounting injury list, particularly in defense, Arteta's side suffered an agonizing stoppage-time loss to Villa on Saturday. Naturally, the Spanish admitted this defeat was hard to take. He told BBC Match of the Day, "Very painful, especially after all the effort in the match. It was an open game. Congratulations to Aston Villa, they are a really good side. We conceded a big chance in the first half with Matty Cash's goal. We had some dominance in the second half. I had the feeling we were going to win the game, so to lose it in the manner we did is painful. 18 games unbeaten, you lose a game, and that's what it is. This is football. It is what it is. We had a big chance when Declan put the ball across for Nani Lajuek. They then won a throw-in at the other end and got the goal. That's football and the quality of this league." What comes next for Arsenal? The North London team, who are top of the table in Europe's elite competition, face Club Brugge, Inter Milan, and Kairat in their remaining Champions League group phase games. Sandwiched in between those fixtures are Premier